Hi everyone. So today's pick a card is all about what people's first impressions are of you. So when they first meet you, what they think about you. We have three piles to choose from. The first is a rose quartz and elephant. They're all animal shapes. And then we have the snowflake obsidian turtle and a carnelian elephant. So take all the time you need. Use your intuition to pick the pile that speaks to you most. If you are drawn to more than one pile, that is fine. Some people like to watch all of the piles, all of the readings, and see what resonates the most. Just do what feels best for you. If you like to look at numbers or timestamps to help pick, they will be down below in the description box. So yeah, take all the time you need. Pause the video if you want to, and I will see you in your piles reading. Okay, hi pile one. So I don't know if you could hear, but there's like a screaming child outside. I feel like they've been screaming like every night. And but anyways, you guys chose the rose quartz elephant, and right away I could tell that when people first meet you, they just think you are very calm, loving, compassionate, and sweet. I feel like there's a very gentle, calm energy around you, very peaceful and loving, and people probably feel quite comfortable right away with you when they meet you. But yeah, let's see what the cards say. I have some tarot cards and some oracle cards. I have not looked at them yet. I meditated on them and talked to spirit, and we'll draw some additional cards probably too, but how about we start off with oracle cards. So our first card here, we have Sagittarius. So potentially you are a Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, or you just have these traits, but you come off to others as spontaneous, energetic, intellectual, and very just like bright and like confident. I'm seeing from this pile, like all that yellow fiery energy. So yeah, that is the vibe that people are seeing from you. Let's see what else. Oh, and then we have Pisces. So some of you may be Pisces as well, or have these traits or have it present in your chart. So for Pisces, it says imaginative, empathic, and adaptable. So some of you very well may be very intuitive, and I think your empathic abilities are strong, and also as being empathic, you are just more aware of the energies around you, and that is probably why people are really drawn to you. Actually, people in general are very drawn to empaths even before they know they're empathic and stuff like that. That is a true thing. Let me know if you are an empath out there. You know what I'm talking about probably. But these are great qualities to have, this whole combination, being like very loving, peaceful, and also at the same time being like intellectual, spontaneous, and adaptable. Like, yeah, I think you guys are definitely probably into like spirituality and higher learning, and yeah, I see that because Sagittarius, a lot of times they are all about just learning more, like about life. They're always wanting to know like the bigger picture. They all are about education and also fun too. And Pisces is naturally empathic, like we said, and I think the combination of these two is definitely telling me that you guys have those traits. Maybe you're into astrology, tarot yourself, or at least very spiritual, and you're very smart as well, and people can get that right away. They might not know you're like psychic or empathic right away, but they can see that you're very like, wise and just fun and smart. Yeah, you definitely come off as smart. I think people are drawn to you. They probably like want to know more about you when they meet you. Let's get some more oracle cards here. We have, oh, this goes with, the first one here is stranger curiosity. I was just saying people want to know more about you. Yeah, I think people are gravitated towards you and curious, and also you're curious too, like with that Sagittarius energy over there, just always wanting to learn more. So I think people are drawn to you, wanting to know more about you. But also like you're probably always like learning something new, and you have all this knowledge, and that draws people into you too, so they could see that you're just very interesting. And then we have transpersonal watchers. yeah, I think a lot of people are watching you, wondering what your next move is. What are you gonna do? Like wanting to know what you're all about because you are just, yeah, people are drawn to you for sure. I'm saying here, and then we have joyful muse, inspiration. Yeah, what was I just saying that you guys like probably have a lot of like things you're like into and always learning something new. I think this card definitely goes with that and. Joyful Muse, yeah, maybe people, the ones watching and stuff, use you as inspiration too. But I also see that they know you're very creative and you're always like learning something new and just into something cool. And people just find that so interesting, so intriguing. They're so curious about what you're doing next. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like people follow you on social media to like see what you're up to and stuff like that. Let's get two more oracle cards here. These are crystal cards. So yellow jasper, I love this card. It's about like confidence too, and that goes with the yellow energy we have here. So you're very supportive. I bet you are a great friend, and people can see that. And also like very confident in that. Yeah, it goes with that Sagittarius energy. And then Herkimer, and it says expansion, which is like, yeah, you're always like trying to learn something new and expand your mind. Wow, these are all going well. I love that. I expect it to happen, but I love when spirit comes through and confirms the energy. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. Just got dark out. I'm just going to stand up for a second and look in the viewfinder. I think it looks okay. Now we have some tarot cards here, so let's see what our first few are. We have Temperance reversed and Ace of Swords. Where should I put these? I'm going to move this one. Two of Wands and the Hanged One. Oh, yes. The vibe I'm getting from these cards here is, I don't know why, for some of you I feel like you're not a drinker. I don't know why, that like you're not like into partying, maybe, if that makes sense. Maybe back in the day, but you kind of like just isn't your thing anymore, and you're more into like just like advancing your life, like spirituality, like your job, your hobbies, and you're like definitely like, you know, not like you're not into like hanging out with people, but like you're not into just partying, and you're like would rather waste your, or not waste your energy, use your energy on things. Like you are a go-getter, you are very victorious, you're probably someone that like definitely succeeds in pretty much everything they do, and people think that is awesome. They love that like confident go-getter attitude, and you are a planner and you set things in motion, and that totally goes with it. And the Hanged One also makes me think like, yeah, you are very intellectual, and people, I can see that, and you just are always learning, and you like can see the bigger picture with things, and that like helps you succeed in life. And I bet like you are pretty popular because the phone there, but you're like more concentrated now on like self-improvement and like just your tight-knit group I'm seeing here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we got Ace of Swords twice. Yeah, you're very powerful, and people see that. This is, we got Two of Wands again too. That's crazy. Spirit coming through. And then we have the High Priestess. Oh my god, what was I saying? You guys are intuitive and stuff like that. And then we have the Five of Cups. So yeah, I think you are, I put that over that card, support, right? I think you are someone, when people are feeling down, that they like come to you for support, and they know like you're not going to judge them like for their problems, and you're like so wise and would have great advice. I'm seeing that with the Five of Cups. But you guys, Ace of Swords and Two of Wands twice, like you are so powerful. If you don't realize this already, you are able to manifest. Like the Two of Wands to me is like the law of attraction card. Like you just like, you're really planning, and like, and then the Three of Wands, it would be like when they're like just like releasing it, like putting out to the universe, and Two of Wands what you want, like really like seeing that you have endless possibilities. And the Ace of Wands twice, yeah, you are someone that people think is powerful, and they respect you for that, and intuitive and supportive. You've got a lot of amazing qualities going on, my group one. So now let's see, in my little bag here I have some handwritten things like physical traits and stuff like that, like what people see. But I feel like there's a very unique vibe to you too, but you are someone that people think is a winner, you know, like Ace of Swords twice, Two of Wands, wow. Okay. Oh my god, the first one's mysterious. That goes with like the Pisces energy and the spirituality and stuff like that. And then photogenic. So people are looking at your social media and they think you look cute. And then the last one fell to the ground. Let me see what that says. So yeah, people are very interested in you, for sure. And I think you inspire a lot of people with this energy too. Yeah, I feel like you've just expanded, like you've grown a lot, like and learned a lot and changed like in a positive way throughout your life. Um, this is funny. It's a great wingman or wing woman, so you're a good friend. You're always there to support them, even if it's in a situation like I was saying earlier, you don't like to go out as much anymore. Um, but yeah, you like would though, just because your friend really wanted to like meet someone or like whatever situation, good friend. And then the last one we have here is beautiful smile. People think you have a beautiful smile. It's one of the first things that they notice about you, whether it be like in a photo online when they first see you or in person. Because these days a lot of times someone may come across you may come across you for the first time online. But yeah, that is what I have for you, Pile One, my amazing Pile One. You guys are awesome. I hope this resonated. And if you're like, what are you talking about? Like, this is what people are thinking about you. So get on board. You're freaking awesome. But let me know what pile you chose on my Pile One if it resonated. And if you like this video, if you haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing before you go. I'm just so grateful you are here. If you want a private reading from me, my email is down below to set that up. And there are also ways to donate to the channel if you so wish, but never expected, but much appreciated. But that's what I have for you, Pile One. Love you. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one. Hi, Pile Two. So you guys chose the turtle, the snowflake obsidian, and I feel like when people first meet you, you kind of like have a hard shell. Like you don't really let just like anyone in. You kind of move at a slow pace when it comes to like new friendships and relationships and all of that. So people are kind of like intrigued by you. They don't really don't see the like full you, but you move slow. But I feel like people think you are really smart for that. Like you're wise with your decisions. And yeah, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We have some oracle cards and tarot cards, and then we'll grab some like personality and physical traits over here. So what are people's first impressions for my pile number one? I celebrate being whole. So you must come across as someone that is very wholesome, and people see that, and also really fun. You like know when to celebrate things in life, and you're just like a genuine, authentic person, and that's amazing. And you're one of those people like with that tough shell, like you're able to release things that no longer serve you or people. So like people know you're like, you don't put up with BS and stuff like that. Like the full moon is all about like releasing things to make way for new. So yeah, you celebrate being whole. You're like an authentic person. You know your self-worth. You don't just let anyone in because like how it goes, and maybe you've been hurt in the past, but now you're not going to put up with that anymore. So you kind of have some walls up, but it's not bad. Like you're smart about it. And then we have rose quartz, self-love, and compassion. I was just saying like self-worth and stuff. Yeah, you come off as someone who is confident, has self-love and compassion. You're very loving to those you do let in, to your loved ones and your friends. And people see that when they first meet you. And then we have netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. So yeah, you're someone that like if you want something, you cast that net and you are able to bring it in. I feel like you've just developed over your lifetime this confidence and these abilities, and you are able to get what you want. And yeah, there's like a seahorse here. That's interesting. That's about like transformation, I think, too. So yeah, you know how to get what you want, and that's like a powerful trait. That's awesome. So you know how to prepare well for things. And I think that kind of goes well with like checking out the situation and like people before you let them in too close. Like you really plan well, and that's probably why you're so successful. And then we have Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Yeah, see that bridge? It's not really easy to cross, but once like people can cross that bridge with you, like then you're like fully committed. You're like one of the best, like most loyal friends I see, but like it's not easy to get there. And then a tidy house, clarity and organization. So people see you as someone who is like has like really good hygiene and also like is very organized and has a clean house. At least that's how you come off when people meet you, even if it's not true. If they've never been to your house, you seem like someone who has it all together. And yeah, you come off definitely as someone who has their shit together to other people, for sure. And then we have leadership, sunstone. So you come off as confident and a leader. So whatever you do in life, you definitely, yeah, this goes along with everything else too. You have leadership qualities and people admire you. Like they look to you, like when they have questions on how to do something, because they figure you know how to do it because you're that type of person, because you prepare well and have like more life experience than maybe some people. And you're authentic. Lapis lazuli, authenticity. You speak your truth, your own authentic self. Yes, we totally talked about that already. Thanks, Spirit, for confirming. I love lapis lazuli. I call my cat, like her middle names are lapis lazuli. Me, lapis lazuli. But yeah, you're good at communicating and thinking logically, and yeah, you just don't put up with the BS anymore. I think you guys, I'm getting this message from Spirit, like you guys, maybe things haven't always been super easy for you, but you, through hardships and everything in the past, you just learned so much, and you learned your self-worth and like who deserves your time and attention. So yeah, wow, people really admire you, even off the bat. Now let's get some tarot cards here. We have strength. Yeah, this shows me like and confirms that you know have went through a lot in life, but you came out it stronger and powerful, but with grace. I love that card, especially in this deck. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So you're very giving and charitable, and like just like this card to me is like honorable citizen, like a good citizen. Like you're just like a solid person, like overall, like you give back to your community, like, and your loved ones, you know, like you're just always giving and thinking of like the whole picture, like the whole earth and stuff, like not just your own needs, like you're not selfish at all. And then we have King of Swords. So yeah, you're very wise. You definitely can cut through the BS too. That's what I get with it. Like that sword there, you're like, yeah, like, it's not like you're mean or anything like that. Like, not like this card really comes off that way, but like, see how there are butterflies there too? Like, you transformed over your life with your experience and stuff, but you're able to see things like clearly and yeah, cut through the BS, and you just don't put up with the BS anymore. And then we have Seven of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you had some deception over your life, and now you're able to see when that comes about, and you just can walk away from it, like with grace, because and not even like burn any bridges really, just because you like just are a very good communicator too. Even like if someone does you wrong, you're able to just leave the situation super well. Like, and like people respect that for sure. So yeah, you come across definitely as someone like with a lot of confidence from experience, like if that's not clear yet. And then we have a few more here. So we have, oh my god, we have this. Oh, I thought it was the same one, never mind. It's a different deck. I mean, different card. Six of Cups. I was thinking it was another Six of Pentacles. I'm like, yeah, you're so giving. So we have the Six of Cups here. And look, they're all like sharing their glasses there. That's really sweet. So, like, yeah, you're definitely, these cards actually go really well together, because the Six of Cups is like being like a really good friend usually, or it just talks about close relationships. Six, the number in general does. But this one too, like look, they're all like sharing their what's in their cups and like blending their energies and stuff like that. That's really beautiful. So you're a really good friend and you're really giving. So it actually does go really well together. And then we have Two of Swords, which this is also confirming to me like that you have your walls up a little bit with the turtle energy too. But I don't see it as in a negative way, because sometimes some decks they show someone like blindfolded. Like I don't see that you're blindfolded anymore. Oh, look, there's like an 8 or an infinity symbol there. Like, it's not like you're blindfolded for life or anything. Like, you just don't put up, you have a wall out, but for a reason, and it's not, it's like a good boundary. It's like you have healthy boundaries. And then we have Seven of Cups. Oh, cool. Look how colorful and pretty this card is in this deck. I don't think I've seen this one. So you have a lot of options in life. It looks like a lot of people probably are drawn to you. A lot of different things come about, and look at that eye in the middle. But you're able to, you're with that King of Swords energy too. You're very decisive and able to, like, make decisions, and the smart ones too. And then we have King of Wands. So yeah, you're very passionate too, which is awesome. I love all this King energy. You are someone that goes for what they want. Oh, my cat's trying to go. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, I feel like you're someone that's very like wanted. Like people are definitely like wanting you on their side because you're loyal. you have experience. You're very helpful. You're wise. You're giving. People see that right away when they meet you. Like they might not get in really quick, but they can tell like that you're just someone with like that's. Oh, my cat's rubbing against the tripod. Sorry. They can just see, like they want your attention probably, and they can see that you're just someone that they want on their team, even if they don't know all about you yet. They can tell you're like just a freaking winner, So I have some cards here. What do people think about my pile number 2? First one is talented. Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is the first like physical thing we really said. They think you have a great body when they first meet you, and that you're humble. Let's get one more. And they respect you. What have I been saying? Oh my gosh, yes. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. You talented, great body, humble, respectful, you, my group 2s. I hope this resonated. If not, this is what other people are thinking when they first meet you, come across you. Mad respect for you. I love it. So you guys are some powerful people. So let me know how this resonated, group 2. I hope you like this video. If so, if you haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing before you go. I'm just really so grateful you are here. And if you want a private reading from me, my email is down below to set that up. And also ways to donate to the channel if you so wish. Never expected, but much appreciated. Thank you so much. I hope you're all safe and healthy. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one, group 2. Bye. Hello, group 3. So you guys chose the carnelian elephant. Sorry, the sun just went down. I feel like the lighting's a little off. But anyways, you are someone, I think, like when you walk into a room, people, like their heads turn. They look at you. You are someone that has this like confident energy. Even if you don't feel like you do sometimes, people see you that way. Their eyes are on you. I see that for sure. You have like this passionate drive about you. People admire, and just this energy, this vibration that comes off you, and the people are just like magnetized to you, group 3. So let's start off with some oracle cards. We're going to do oracle cards, tarot, and then we're going to draw some like physical traits and other attributes from our little baggie over there. The first thing we have here is Scorpio. So some of you guys may be Scorpios, like Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have this in other places in your chart, or you just have these qualities. People see you as honest, determined, and focused, and I feel like you have like a unique look and like a great fashion sense. I'm getting like pretty jewelry, and like maybe you have like a cool haircut or something like that. And also we have Cancer here. So yeah, you could be a water sign for sure, or have that energy. So nurturing, loyal, and sensitive. And look at all this purple and blue. You guys may also have some like intuitive abilities, but or be empathic, and people are drawn to you because of that way. But yeah, honest, determined, focused, and nurturing, loyal, and sensitive. So yeah, you might be like sensitive to other people's energies, and you're really like open, or like you can sense stuff, and that's why like, and you can react to it, and people are really drawn to you because that way, because you like respect them and like, acknowledge how they're feeling, if that makes sense. But let's move on. We have Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray. Yeah, you have an eye for things. I bet like even with like fashion sense and stuff, like you have an eye like for trends before they even start. And also I think you're very smart, but like you can rise above like any hardships that have happened in the past, and maybe that's why you're so confident or come off that way now. Oh yeah, that kind of reminds me of jewelry too. Something is very unique about you. And then we have Moon Maiden, new beginnings. So maybe you've gone through a lot of changes and transformations in your life, or maybe there were some like hardships in the past that you had to rise above and learn from, and you were like so determined and focused to get out of a bad situation, and now you have like a fresh start, and people like respect you like for that, and you're very loyal to like the cause. I don't know, like maybe like you're very loyal and stuff like that, but you're able to like see like bullshit and stuff and cut it out, and you respect yourself enough to start new when things aren't going well. So yeah, 41 or like 5 when it adds up in numerology is all about change. So you're someone that's able to adapt well to changes and make changes like because you have like self-confidence and self-worth and self-love to and people like really can see that. So, and maybe they just have seen that you've like changed, and that's why they're like looking at you and wondering who you are now. And they're like, wait, who is that? Like, you know, they're like just see that you're someone that's able to adapt well. And then we have mindful groupthink. So yeah, I think you're probably very popular groupthink. You're very mindful of others, and that goes along with that like sensitivity and stuff. But 4 is all about like family life. So maybe you're really tight knit with family, or like your soul family. It doesn't have to be like blood, but I feel like you have a lot of different types of friends, and you take into consideration what other people think, and people really like that, and they're drawn to you for that reason. Like, and maybe like because you like take into consideration other things, maybe you like travel out in your life, or you're just like very like experienced and cultured. Maybe that's how you have this like unique style about you. I'm just seeing like very colorful and bright, and I feel like you're someone that like ages like really well. Like you like the older you get, like the like not saying you're old or anything, but like you know you like age gracefully. Like you look better with time. So let's get some tarot cards. Oh wait, let's do these 2 oracle cards first. So the first one is quartz, and it says focus. Yeah, so I think whatever you put your mind to, you're very focused. Yeah, it says focus here with the Scorpio. So maybe even when you like meet people for the first time, you're very like focused in on them and give like with the eagle eye too, and you like really show them respect, and you like are on your phone when you're like talking to someone else, like looking down at your phone, you're like looking at them, and you're like engaged in the conversation, like really mindful of other people and respectful and stuff like that. I can see that for sure, and people really like that about you. And then, was I just saying adaptable? I don't know if I did, but I feel like I did. Aquamarine adaptability. So yeah, you just can adapt to your environment and also with the people you're around, and you're really able to fit in with any crowd. And for our tarot cards, Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Oh my God, it says nurturing here. Whenever this card to me, the Queen of Pentacles is like the ultimate nurturer. She just like is so abundant and gives back to others too, and is just like gives off this soft, sensitive vibe that like people just love her. Like it's like mom vibe, but not, it doesn't have to be mom. You know what I mean? Like just someone you go to like that just like makes you feel good and safe, and like like it's like feels like home. Like you feel like people's home, even if you just met them. They like feel like they're one of your people. And then we have Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like you're very like smart and ambitious too, and maybe you give gifts to people. Like maybe you are doing really well, even if you aren't like super financially well off or something. I feel like you're very giving, and I feel like you're also very studious. Like pages oftentimes represent students and youth and stuff like that. Maybe you're a mentor to younger people too. But also this could be like gifts of money or something, but or just gifts in general. So maybe you like show love to people through gifts. And also there's a lot of earth energy there at the Pentacles. So maybe you're an earth sign. Oh, and then we have Ace of Cups. I think people like fall in love with you right away. Like you're just it's like you're just like refreshing, you're like a fresh breath of air. Like you're different than other people in an amazing way, and people like are drawn to you that way. They're like, wow, this person's like freaking like honest, like legit person that actually cares about others. Like I need more of this person in my life. Like seriously, I think people probably like if you don't even realize this, I think people fall for you, even if it's just like as new like soul family or like friendships. Like people like want to be around you, like yeah. And then we have Hierophant. So yeah, I think like people like they see you as like this wise counsel, like you are someone they go to because right away they can feel like safe around you. You know, you're like approachable because you're like confident and stand out and stuff like that. But then you're like super like mindful and like giving to others. So people like and like, you're very like smart and experienced in life, I see, and people like seek you like guidance from you and they respect you. You're like a higher authority in a way, if that makes sense. And I don't see, like, sometimes the hierophant I see is, like, traditional. I don't see you as being, like, super traditional. Maybe you have traditional upbringing and stuff like that, but I feel like you're so open-minded, you know? And you have so many different backgrounds, like, you just know so many different types of people. So I feel like you're just someone that, you're, like, that wise authority. Like, because the hierophant's kind of like the Pope, you know? Like, they're, like, or just, like, wise counsel. Or, like, you're someone also very committed and loyal, I'm getting now, from Spirit. So then we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, more Pentacle energy. The Fool, the Knight of Swords, and Nine of Swords. So yeah, another like new beginnings. I feel like there was a time in your life where things were really like shitty, you know, like really bad, and you like rose above that like ego to like, and you were able to start new and like you have come so far, and that goes along with everything we were saying before, why people like respect you and stuff like that. And maybe like when you were struggling before, maybe you were like balancing a lot and it was really difficult, but now things are like hopefully going smoother. But I see that they are like you've had a fresh start and it's not a juggling act all the time. It's not as stressful, not as much anxiety, and I think people can learn from you, and that's why they seek guidance from you, because you are so experienced and stuff. And the Knight of Swords is someone that like moves fast paced, and so I think yeah, you're someone, if you want something you go and get it for sure, but I don't think you do it like in a not in a bad way or something. I feel like people are moving at a fast pace towards you, to be honest. People are like, hell yeah, this person's amazing. I mean, how? So let's get some cards here. They're not cards, they're. Oh, I just grabbed like so many. Hold on, I'm gonna put these all in. I don't know why I was like all excited and I grabbed like 10. I'm like, okay, no. I mean, I'm sure you're all these things, but Spirit, can we just get a couple, please? Okay. Confidence. Yeah, that goes with her. Knows your self-worth. Yes, after all that stuff you've gone through. Great taste. Oh my god. Is this everything I've said before? And hilarious. That's probably why people are like all about you too. And they have one more here. Genuine. Yes. So thank you, Spirit, for confirming a lot that we have said in this reading. But that is what I have for you, Group 3. I hope it resonated. If not, this is what people are thinking about you. They think you're confident, great taste, know your self-worth, hilarious, genuine, and all of the other things we talked about. Yes, I hope you liked this video, my Group 3. If you did, if you haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing before you go. But I'm just so grateful you are here. And yeah, if you guys want a personal private reading with me, my email's down below to set that up, and also ways to donate to the channel are in the description as well if you feel called to do so. Never expected, much appreciated. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy. I love you so much, Group 3, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.